What's up, folks? Welcome to episode of What I'm Playing, and today, the Sonic Classic Collection. In my efforts to play all releases of Sonic the Hedgehog, here we are with Sonic Classic Collection on the Nintendo DS. I don't know why I was going to say Super Nintendo. I will save you the suspense. Okay, two things. I might play all of the games on this just so I can show off the Classic Collection. More importantly, I'm going to start with Sonic the Hedgehog, but I will just save the suspense. Oh, wait. That's so cool. This is so cool. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Knuckles in Sonic 2 has its own thing, and Knuckles in Sonic 3 has its own thing. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, that freaking steel drum. Discover new levels in Sonic 3 with Knuckles. Stop Dr. Eggman from relaunching the Death Egg. Play Sonic 2 with Knuckles the Echidna. Discover levels that only Knuckles can access. I'm sorry. You gotta do that. But we're gonna start with Sonic the Hedgehog. But again, what I was gonna say, oh, what? Oh, that's why. Okay, I get you. The original music is preserved in these games. I don't know how that happened because I don't think the original music was even in the original games. Like, it wasn't in it wasn't in like the Sonic Jam collection. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they changed that, but I could be wrong. I've never played the Sonic Jam collection because I don't have a Sega Saturn, and I don't think I'll be getting one anytime soon. There's some games that I would love to own, or like systems I'd love to own. Sonic CD and a Sega CD is one of them, but at this point, Sega CD disc. My understanding is that they're terribly fragile. Like, they're kind of on par with, like, not on par, but they're similar to like a GameCube disc in terms of. Usually, when I see people complain about disc rot online, it's a GameCube game disc or a Sega CD disc. Like, I don't really see people talk about that with PS2 discs and Xbox discs, but usually it's like, oh, my GameCube discs are very fragile, or it's like my Sega CD discs are very fragile. So in that vein, I don't really have any need to buy a Sega CD, though I would love to own Sonic CD, considering it's one of my favorite soundtracks. But that said, I would own the American version or the English version, and that soundtrack is whatever to me. So it's good. I just prefer the Japanese soundtrack, obviously. That said, there's certain Sonic games that I probably just will never own and will never play. But I'm going to do my best to play as many as I can. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Sonic Jam edition had changed the music. I'm pretty sure. Is that on PC as well? That might be on PC. I'll have to check and see, because if it was on PC, I could probably find a copy and just play it that way. That would be kind of cool. I mean, honestly, I could probably emulate it, because I'm pretty sure it was on PC now I think about it. It's funny, though, that, like, if I'm thinking about the right... Let's just Google it. You know me, I'd be Googling it. For the Sega Saturn... Oh, in Game.com. Oh, so it wasn't on PC. Well, maybe I can find the Game.com version. Oh, I found this other thing that I'm going to do a playthrough of at some point. I just have to do it. But I think it's kind of cool. It's sort of... Wow. That's like a... Wow. I don't know if you could hear that sound. That's crazy. It, like, cut out because too much was happening. I want that life. There we go. Will I play the whole game? I mean, depends on how things go. I might just skip it and... Oh, that's clean. Do I have spin dash? No, I don't. Okay. I may have to restart the game at some point, though. I want to show off some of the illustrations, because I don't even think I've looked at them. When I bought this game at a flea market, actually. It was kind of interesting, because, like, flea markets and buffets and casinos are three of, I think, the most depressing places in like America, like because they're all vestiges of times gone by, and usually the people in them seem like time has not been friendly to them. Oh look, the screen's scrolling because the DS screen isn't large enough to compensate for this. On the Genesis, the screen like doesn't scroll here, I don't think, because it fits the 4:3 aspect ratio of the TV. Whereas here, like the tiny Genesis screen is not, or the tiny. See, like even at the end, it scrolls to show Sonic running on the screen. I don't know why. That's weird. I have to look into that. That's strange. But yeah, I bought this at a flea market. I remember, like the guy didn't take cash, so you had to Venmo him, and he's like, I was like, Venmo you? He's like, yeah. And I bought this, and this is also when I got Mario Golf for the N64, as well as Yoshi's Story for the N64, and which I have both those videos on my channel. Go watch my One I'm Playing episodes on those if you're so inclined. But in doing that, I remember the guy, he was like, oh, can you just, pay me, choose pay as friend? Yeah, pay as friend, that's good. Because he didn't want those fees, want those taxes on his money. He's doing under the table deals. Wow. I said, wow. That's that good. Wow. Oh, there it is. That's that good shield sound. I'm probably going to put this in both playlists, by the way. It'll be in the Sonic Fan Games playlist, because really, what is this if not a fan game at this point? And also, I feel like every re-release of Sonic the Hedgehog is just a fan game. Oh, that sound effect is borked. Holy moly. And then also in the What I'm Playing playlist, I should have a BranPlays Sonic 1 playlist. I might have to do that. That might be the anniversary video. Maybe I'll make an anniversary video about me and all the different Sonic ones I've played and which ones are my favorite. Spoiler alert, it's probably just the original. Honestly, no, it's probably Sonic Origins Collection, because that's like the version that runs the best. But if I'm thinking like in terms of, Jesus, I never miss this. If I'm thinking in terms of like actual enjoyment of platform, I mean, this one's pretty cool because you can suspend the game pretty seamlessly. But you can do that on the Origins Collection as well. What would be my favorite version of Sonic the Hedgehog? Origins is definitely up there, and it doesn't have like the issues with like, or at least it didn't have the issues with Tails AI at first, because Tails wasn't in that game. It'd probably be a fan game, honestly. Like Amy and Sonic 1. That's fun. Amy and Sonic 1's fun just because she has multiple moves from her advance. Series. I knew it. From her Advance series appearances, and that's pretty cool, I guess. So I don't know if this is lagging because, okay, I'm pretty sure this is lagging because of my computer and all the stuff that's happening on screen. Okay, thank you. Well, it's not like a lot of stuff, but I played this, well, okay, no, I played Sonic 3 on the DS. I put this in my 3DS when I bought it to play Sonic 3 because my whole goal was to figure out, did they, come on, bro. My whole reason for purchasing this was to find out whether or not, which I could have, honestly, I could have Googled this. Whole reason to get this, though, was to figure out whether or not the Michael Jackson music, the Carnival Night, the Ice Cap, and the Launch Base Zone music was changed in this, and it wasn't. And I never bothered to play it again because I was like, well, I already have played it, so what's the point? But I don't remember those games lagging. I remember them being fairly decent ports of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, especially compared to Sonic Genesis, which is notorious for not being a good port of Sonic 1. What also is not a good port of Sonic 1 is the Xbox 360 version on the Sonic Generations, in Sonic Generations. That's not a good port because, well, it's a fine enough port technically, but the frame advance or frame whatever it's called on the Xbox that allows you to run games at higher frame rates, it causes the music to spaz out because I think the Xbox 360 version was supposed to run at like 30 frames per second, like Sonic Generations, and then the frame boost increases the speed of the game, and that's why it sounds weird. So like in my playthrough of Sonic Generations, I'm pretty sure that's why, like my 2022 playthrough, because I did that on the Xbox Series X, I'm pretty sure that's why it sounds weird. Or I think I did it Xbox One, whatever I did on, it wasn't the 360. So I think that's why the music sounds all sped up on that Sonic 1 port, because the frame rate is artificially sped up. Oh, I always do that. Dude, oh wait, do I? Oh, don't die. Just run through. Yeah, I'll probably only do, I'm sorry, as someone who's played this game quite a bit, that, I think, so, okay, the invincibility music ran longer than it should, and I'm wondering if that's because of, like, frame rate differences with the game, or some sort of because usually the song ends before it ended here. I don't know why. I have to look into that. That's weird. It seems like such a strange thing that would change. But sometimes that happens in like fan games when like the game is like laggy or something. It seems like the invincibility music doesn't last as long, or it lasts longer than it should. I need to what governs that in the game? Like what determines how long invincibility? Because it should be a set amount of time. So like across all versions of Sonic 1, it should be the same, but sometimes it's not. I don't know. I say all this like I'm some sort of Sonic scholar, and I'm really not. I just am someone who's a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, and so I like to play different versions of his games. And I like to just notice little things. It's like you're in yoga, they're like, notice your breath, notice how you feel. Like, I just like to notice the little differences. Like some games, that little jump glitch where you push the block off and then you jump, and he goes into his walking animation in midair. Some games that doesn't happen. Some ports of Sonic 1 that doesn't happen. Other ports it does. I just think that's kind of cool. Come on. Boost me up. Boost me up. Yeah, I used to... Every time. So I used to try to jump to the left, and I usually do that, but like when the game is kind of laggy like this, I was like, oh, I'll just wait for the second one, jump to the right, but then you hit that caterpillar that I always forget about. I know it's there, but I always hit it regardless. You know me, I always hit it regardless. And because of that, I got knocked into the goo, and now I died. Oh my god, I had trouble with bats recently. I had a bat in my house. Let's just say it didn't end well for the bat. And now I need to get some other work done, but it's all done now, which is good. But it's so frustrating having like a bat in your house because you don't know what to do about it. And you're just like, who do I call? So you call the police and you're like, hey, or you call your animal control, and because it's after hours, because you know bats are nocturnal, they freaking say, call back in the morning. Well, I don't want to call back in the morning. I want to get the bat out of my house now. Can you help me? And they're like, it's not an emergency. If it's not an emergency, then why do you have an emergency number for animal control? And if it was an emergency, who would you send? Because clearly animal control is not answering the phones. So that kind of ticked me off. But lo and behold, I got the bat out. Well, I got the bat's life out. That's for sure. And then I had some people come look, and apparently like bats like to travel in pairs, but luckily the bats are out. because this time of year you can't actually harm bats, and so if the bats had babies, you gotta leave them for like 6 months to like do their growing thing. So that kind of sucks. But I think I'm bat free, and now that I'm, oh god dang it. Wait. I just realized, yeah, I always forget like this level kind of snakes because this is the lower path that I think you have to take, and then you go on the upper path. Oh wait, no, I can just skip this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, you go here. That's where I'm confused. There's 2 sets of these spikes. Yeah, you go up a level. Once you go up a level, then you end up here. Alright, let's just go, don't get hit. Eastside Smash Bros, don't get hit. Warp. I like that sound effect, the lava sound effect. Yeah, oh it does, yeah, it must be my computer. Come on, hit me. 1, 2. Get those good rotations. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're dead. Alrighty, and as is the case, whenever we get the Spring Yard Zone, you know the drill. Do I get an extra life? No. Shh, just listen. Top 5 Sonic song all time. Top 5 Sonic song all time. You can't beat it. You really can't beat it. Oh, I'd never get the speed shoes. I never get the speed shoes there. Cope. Shout out to Cope. K6 Scope. Ooh, can I actually... Wait, I have the speed shoes. Nice. I have the speed shoes, and the music is not sped up. I did not even realize that. That's pretty cool. Alright, Sonic. It's kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind that being an option. I think that is an option. Sonic 3, another... Sonic 3 Complete or Sonic 3 Air? One of the two. That's an option. You can turn off the speed shoe music or the speed shoe speed up effect, because honestly it doesn't make anything better. For effect it makes sense, but it doesn't. I don't need the music to go fast to know that I'm going fast. It's Sonic. I know I'm going fast, or at a moderately respectable pace. Hit that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a whole playthrough of this. This is enough. Oh, I missed. This is enough. This is enough. Oh, don't you dare, don't you dare. Okay. This is enough Sonic 1. I mean, like, it's Sonic 1. What more do you have to see? Do you need to see me beat the game? Leave a comment down below if you need to see me beat the game. If you do, I'll just link you to one of my other mini playthroughs of Sonic 1 where I beat the game. Honestly, I just like to get this far so I can listen to Spring Yard Zone. Call it a day. It's Sonic 1. That's gonna do it for this episode of One Night Playing, though. Next time we'll come back, we'll play a different game. Maybe I might do a full playthrough, who knows, but yeah, we'll come back and we'll maybe play this again. I like Sonic 1 too much to not finish it, but you know, time is of the essence. As always, thanks for watching, though, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.